Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope so. I'll say this before. Let's get into today's guys. In today's video, I'll be breaking down President Trump's tariffs. President Trump has put a 10% tariff on France, Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, and the UK. And all these countries have in common, guys, isn't it? They're all in NATO. All like 7 of these countries are all in NATO. And also, if there's not a deal for the United States to acquire Greenland, the tariffs will increase by 25% by June 1st. Which June 1st? It's January 17th. The time I'm recording this video. That's in about 4 months. No, that's actually no. Excuse me, guys. That's like I think we have longer until that. That's like 5 months, 4 months, whatever. So about 4 or 5 months until Trump increases the tariffs, and we do not acquire Greenland. So we pretty much, I think he's trying to pressure Europe to give us Greenland, especially Denmark. Denmark is on this list. And guess what country owns Greenland? Denmark. So Denmark's the big one there. And all these countries, by the way, are in NATO. I know Trump's been putting tariffs. He's been back and forth with the tariffs. He's been putting them off. He's putting them on. It's crazy. The China tariffs are interesting. I think it's like currently the tariff with China is like 35%, 40%, I believe. It changes like every day. It's like maybe it's at 20. I don't know. But the tariff with China is very interesting. It like changes every day. It feels like one day the tariff on China goes up, next day it goes down. It really just depends. But the tariffs are a really good thing. The tariffs have actually made the United States a lot of money, like $2 billion in tariff revenue, which Trump's also introduced. I know he was talking about this in like late November last year, late 2025. He was talking about the stimulus check idea. We still need news on that. Maybe we could get a bill passed by the end of this year about the stimulus check. The stimulus check, of course, is very interesting. But also, guys, about the Greenland situation. But the United States trying to take it over on Greenland. I think there's actually a really good chance it could buy Greenland. Literally, I mean, I heard the estimate's like 2.4 billion. It's like there's actually a amount of money it was worth. It's like 2.4 billion. I think I could be wrong on that, but it's around there. About how expensive to buy Greenland is. I mean, I think Trump might buy it. Honestly, he might buy it. Greenland. I mean, it is cold. We also have a lot of military bases there, and honestly, I wouldn't mind having Greenland. Honestly, guys, Greenland would not be a state, so it really wouldn't have an impact in the elections. It really would. It'd really just be a territory, which would be cool. Greenland. I'm assuming it's a cool place. I've never been there personally, but I'm assuming it really is. Probably is a cool place. I don't really know the answer to that question. But guys, of us getting Greenland, there's definitely, I think, a decent percent, maybe like a 60% chance we get Greenland. It might be not invading. I think there's a better chance we buy than invade. If we invade Greenland, I'm kind of against that. I don't think we should invade Greenland. I think it's gonna pretty much start a war between the United States and NATO. And I think NATO, if NATO kicks us out, NATO is completely screwed. If we invade Greenland, NATO will probably immediately kick us out. But then they're pretty much screwed because the United States is easily the best country in NATO. It's not even close. Not even close. Like all Europe does not want the U.S. to leave NATO. It is a real problem. I know Republicans want us to leave NATO, which is not wrong. Honestly, I wouldn't mind leaving NATO. We're like the biggest country in NATO. Why would we help a bunch of like countries that we're just bigger of? I mean, I don't know. NATO is a good thing for Europe. It really is. I mean, but the U.S. leaves it, NATO's screwed. They really are screwed. Not gonna lie. But for the United States, that's not really our problem if we leave it. If we leave it, all the Europe problems are not our problem. So if a country in Europe goes to war, or like Russia, actually, guys, this is actually a better situation. I mean, not better situation, but a better scenario. So let's just say Russia goes to war with like Germany. This is just a made-up scenario. And if we leave NATO, we're not involved with that. But if we if we stay in NATO, we are really involved with that conflict. You get what I mean? So we're like less involved with European conflicts. Even with the Russia-Ukraine war, we're kind of less involved with that too. I know Ukraine's not in NATO, but you get what I mean. Ukraine does want to join NATO, which Russia does not want that to happen. But guys, of us getting Greenland, there's definitely a good chance that I think actually happening. I'll put us buying Greenland right now, by the end of the year, I'll give it maybe like a 60% chance we buy Greenland. I think that's very interesting. I think we get I'll put it at 60% chance. If us invading it, maybe around a 30. I don't think we should invade Greenland. I'm against that. I'm really against war at all costs for the most part. I'm just against war in general. Anyway, guys, that's going to do today's video. Thanks for watching. Sorry I have not been posting for 2 days. My microphone's kind of giving me issues. That's why my microphone is on, but I'm not really using it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye. Have a good night. More videos out soon. this microphone's giving me issues. I'll try to get it working. So that's why this video sounds a little off, because my microphone's not on. Well, I'm actually is on, but I'm not using it. I'm just talking without the microphone. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry I'm posting for the last days. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.